Glad to have you along with us here on the WS Daily. One of the top 10 music festivals in all the world. It takes place in Ottawa, July 7th through to the 17th at Le Breton Flats by the War Memorial Museum there. It is Ottawa Blues Fest. Of course, Kingston has our own Blues Fest coming up in August, but July is all about all eyes on Ottawa. Cliff, welcome.
Thank you.
How's AJ and Mark doing?
They are doing great. They say hello.
Yeah. Well, between you, AJ, and Mark, you are Blues Fest. I imagine right when it's over, you guys got to start working on the next one because it's huge.
And it is, and he's got a huge staff. So it's
full-time staff.
Yes, Kat Cote, some assistants, some great people that he has working with him, and it is a year-round staff.
A lot of volunteers. You need this. You need those volunteers.
28 to 3,000 volunteers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, what a great venue, and I've seen so many shows there, and I tell people it is one of the best festivals ever. It's so well run. Not just that though, but the facilities, food. It's not hamburgers and hot dogs. No. You can get jerk chicken.
Great cuisine.
Absolutely.
A lot of thought goes into pleasing the customer. Service has kind of been a forgotten art, but Blues Fest, Mark is very conscious of people come in there and he wants them to have an overall great time, and food is obviously a part of it when you're seeing so many acts in a day.
Well, we're looking at some coverage from last year when we attended. It was the last day. I think it was 47 degrees Celsius that day. It was blistering. But it was almost sad because it was the last day and we ran into a bunch of people that had been there numerous times over that 2-week period.
Right.
And it was almost sad. It's like, oh, this is the end. This is the last day for Blues Fest.
There is a withdrawal, there's no question. It's a marathon, 10 days, right? So, and at the end of it, you're like, it goes so fast, but then you're like, oh my God, it's over. And it's heartbreaking.
And where else can you get these marquee names all in one place for 10 days, like huge names?
Well, I think we touched on this last year, but the way Mark programs, which is brilliant, and you know, setting up the days where you'll have hip hop, you'll have country,
right,
you'll have pop, all within a day, within all these stages, and so you're getting a family coming, going, you know, the kids are spreading out to their stuff and the parents are doing
right,
their thing. So it's a very family-oriented event, and very conscious of that.
Yeah, in the main stage, you'll see Conway West in front of 25,000 people. But your favorites are the side stages, by the water.
Absolutely. Because you're always, well, as an example, Ben Harper started there. And Ben Harper started on one of our smaller stages, and now he's headlining again. Like, you sort of see them work up.
Right.
And you see the 5,000 to 6,000 crowd at the smaller stages, and then they come into the, into the 20, 30,000. So you kind of see this, this growth, and it's really fantastic, and that's why we keep getting a lot of repeat.
Because they've had great, the artists have great experiences.
They have a wonderful time because they're on the road, and as you know, in the music business, it's exhausting. So when you come to a festival where we have very fancy bathrooms in a main stage bowl, so they just little things like that, showers and.
Yep.
Great
catering for the artists.
Great catering for the artists, so they feel very comfortable, and a lot of them don't want to go.
And it's not like you go to some festivals and it's a mud bowl and people are passed out in some cases.
Yeah.
It's not like that.
No.
It's so well done.
People don't realize, but if you haven't been, but I would highly suggest you go, is with the museum there, even on those 34 degrees Celsius days, you can still slip into the museum, which is air conditioning.
Yeah, and cool off.
And you've got this incredible museum in the middle of the festival, and everything kind of circulates around it. So that's kind of our nerve center. So it's very well thought out.
Every year, what a great mixture of artists. I know this year, you mentioned Ben Harper is going to be there this year. Duran Duran, Billy Idol.
My wife's pretty psyched on Duran Duran.
Yeah, a lot of people are. I know several people are going. You got tickets?
It's going to be big. It's crazy. But the Chili Peppers, of course, are.
That's going to be huge. They have a brand new record out. But Noel Gallagher, ex from Oasis.
I'm interested to see that.
Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds.
Yeah, just
definitely.
To see. He writes everything, so I mean, it'll be interesting to see.
And well, he's sang a lot with Oasis too, but he'll be front and center with his band. Also this year, Brian Ferry. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, and our country, Brad Paisley. And Sam Hunt.
Yeah.
Sam Hunt. The girls seem to love Sam Hunt. I have a lot of kids coming up to me asking me about Sam Hunt, who I didn't think would be in the country. But,
John
what
Fogerty,
do I know? John Fogerty,
the cult. It goes on and on. Just do a search for Ottawa Blues Fest and you'll get the lineup there.
I always blow this name, but do you know this Alyssa Cara? with that big hit song.
Alicia Cara, yeah.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Alicia Cara?
Don't ask me, I don't know. What she's
I'm very excited to see her live.
But again, she's breaking through to a lot of younger people. But that's a beautiful thing about
Huge hit.
Bluesfest.
Yeah,
you'll
huge
see
hit.
people, you'll see kids that are 8 with their parents.
Exactly.
And you'll see grandparents.
Absolutely
Yeah.
true. Because we still have a lot of blues. I mean, people
Yep.
get lost in this, where's the blues? I mean, for a festival of this size, trust me, it's the most blues you'll see at a festival in Canada.
Cliff, have a great time. Be safe.
Always a pleasure.
Absolutely. July 7th to the 17th in Ottawa, it is Bluesfest.